Guthrie Bluejay football is brought to you by Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, and you. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. North Church Guthrie, you matter. John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Senator Chuck Hall, taking care of the people's business. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. Companion Healthcare, home health. Guthrie Bluejay football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Red River Roofing, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito and Pest Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie Football. The following is a production of Guthrie Football, spanning across the Blue Jay Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blue Jays, Chris Evans, and tonight's Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello and welcome from Oklahoma City, Charles W. Scheid Stadium, home campus of the Western Heights Jets. Welcome into Blue Jay football here on GNP TV on this Thursday night fall break here in Oklahoma. Appreciate everyone checking us out for the Jays and the Jets. Western Heights has gone into the locker room. Blue Jays still warming up down on the field. Welcome you to our crew today. Tonight is Wager Silvis, Justin Seabolt, and Lance Evans, along with Ronnie Phillips and Connor Phillips. Sean Silvis down on the field. Phil Nichols to my left. The coach, Scott Mick, to my right. I'm Chris Evans. And welcome inside the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. And Phil, the Blue Jays continue a good winning streak right now. The only blemish is with that first game of the season to the Tuttle Tigers. But then have been on a pretty good roll, and tonight should be a lot of points and a lot of highlights tonight in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Western Heights, a game obviously the Blue Jays should win, and it's just a tough situation with some of these schools like Western Heights. I think their fifth head coach in 5 years. It's a lot of turnover, a lot of challenges, but Blue Jays have gotten better every week. I think in all three phases of the game, stayed healthy for the most part up to this point. I know Sean will have some more on the Mercy Health Report a little bit later in the show, but yeah, I mean, this is kind of one of those games. It just is what it is. You want to stay healthy in a game like this, try to execute some things, maybe you've been wanting to try, and get ready for next week.
Coach, you've been in a lot of these situations where you're heavy favorites and you're going to win the ball game and you just don't know what the score is going to be. So how do you approach your team in situations like this? Because the kids obviously know Western Heights hasn't had a winning season, or somewhere something along the lines of not a winning season since 2007. They haven't won a game this year and last year, and maybe only won the year before. How do you approach your kids?
Well, I don't think you approach them any differently. I think you go out with that mindset of we've got to go out and handle our business quickly, early and often, and the ultimate goal is to get better, to strive to get to week 14 and just get a little bit better. So you don't want to take a week off, and I don't envy Western Heights. They've been on fall break all week long.
Yeah.
I know what it's like when you have one day off managing a bunch of 16, 17, 18-year-old boys and trying to keep their heads where they're supposed to be and keep them on schedule. So I don't envy them trying to keep track of that for a week. But it still comes down to block and tackling and executing, and that's what you want to see out of your football team. You want them to go out and execute from the go.
And one more thing here, there's not going to be very many people in the stands, home or away tonight. A lot of people staying home. How do you create your own energy?
Well, I always looked at it like this. I want kids that are motivated to play the game of football, whether they're playing in front of 100 people or 100,000 people.
Yeah.
And I think that's the type of kids that Guthrie has year in and year out, and that's why they're successful. But, honestly, your mom and dad's up there, and maybe your girlfriend if you got one, if you're lucky enough to have one in high school, and that's really all you need.
Well, I would think you would get excited as well, Phil. This is a chance that maybe I can run for 100 yards, or I can have an interception, or I can throw for 300 yards. I think that plays a factor in a 16-year-old's mind.
Yeah, a 16-year-old's mind. And the other thing, a lot of 15, 16, 17-year-old kids that typically don't get a lot of playing time on Friday nights, this is a game that they're extremely excited about. Know that they're going to get an opportunity to get some Friday night experience. And listen, that's very valuable as you move into the next 2-3 years. Just being on the field during a varsity football game, regardless of who your opponent is, it feels different, Scotty. And we all know that, but I think those are the kids that are probably really excited about tonight.
Oh, there's nobody on this team rooting harder for the starting offensive line than the twos.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They won in this game. I mean, they've gone to the practices and they've done all the things, been in the weight room, and they want an opportunity to play high school football. I mean, and it is. Friday night is different than Monday night.
Yeah, just is.
And, of course, this week, Thursday, obviously.
Yeah.
Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show from Oklahoma City, not too far from Will Rogers International Airport. Changed the name, International Airport. Not World anymore, it's International Airport. That should do a lot of great things for us here in the great state of Oklahoma. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take our time out and talk about airports here during the break, and come back. We'll take a look at this series. We'll take a look at some game notes as well, as Guthrie tries to go to extend that winning streak tonight. Big game next week. Senior night already in Guthrie is next week. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more coming up here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
At Mosquito Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Welcome back, Oklahoma City. Getting set for Guthrie and Western Heights, a 5A2 matchup. You look at the 5A2 district standings so far. 3-0 Guthrie, 3-0 Altus, 3-0 Carl Albert. That will be changing here pretty soon. Altus on the Guthrie schedule next week. Carl Albert the following week, and they'll finish up the season at Lawton. And remember, in district play, top 4 teams qualify for the playoffs. Top 2 get to host a first-round playoff game, and the district champion gets to host 2 playoff games, assuming they win that first home playoff game. So odds makers, guys, would tell you Guthrie, Carl Albert, 1-2. Altus, 2-3. And then Noble El Reno fighting for that 4 spot. I guess you can throw Lawton in there as well, but I think it'll be that Noble El Reno. I think they play this. No, Noble Altus this week, but that'll be a big game.
Yeah, and I think, listen, Altus, you don't ever want to look ahead, but I think we can a little bit tonight, guys. But Altus is a team that can put a lot of points on the board. They haven't had the toughest schedule, so we haven't really seen them pushed yet. Now, I think tonight's game for them against Noble will be interesting. I think we'll learn a little bit more about them tonight. But yeah, I think that's right, Chris. Carl Albert's the odds-on favorite. And Guthrie's right there at 2 spot. And anytime Guthrie and Carl Albert hook it up, it's usually a great ball game, so you never know what's going to happen in that game. But Blue Jays are sitting in a good position right now.
No doubt. And, 5A1, no idea how that's going to play out. Of course, they cross-match in 5A2 in the first-round playoff games. And 5A3 is really up for grabs this year as well. There's 4 or 5 teams in that one. We don't know how that's going to end. And then, Claremore, Collinsville, Del City, Pryor, all 4 good teams in 4A football or 5A4 football. So I think we'll have a lot of interesting games the regular season, and then once playoff gets here, I think 5A will be a fun bracket to watch.
Yeah, 5A football is a lot of fun. Year in and year out is always a lot of fun to watch. I mean, it's a lot of times it's the same characters,
right?
But that's fun. You get those rivalry games in the playoffs, and it's. Every now and then you get a sleeper team that comes in and they do something different. But for the most part, you can pencil in 5A pretty much.
And you can pencil in most classifications pretty much. I mean, darn sure 6A2 and and even 6A, even 6A1 right now.
Right.
But 5A's deeper than 2 or 1, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I think 4A is the deepest classification in all of high school football.
May be
in Oklahoma, but. 5A's got 7, 8, 9. They're strong deep on good quality football teams. So, but you're right. I mean, Carl Albert's, 40-something-0, 40-game winning streak. They've done that a few times in their career or in their history of the program. But, everybody always says this, and because it's true, Scotty, 5A state title goes through Carl Albert still.
It does. Absolutely does. And until somebody beats them.
Yeah. That's how it is.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Always want to beat everybody, but there's so much mutual respect between Carl Albert and Guthrie. That's a true rivalry that's, I think, played in the right way. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not cheap shots and stupidity.
No.
It's 2 highly respected programs that just line up and play hard-nosed football and see who's better program. And, And that's the way it's been for quite
forever.
A while.
Yeah, forever. And
I mean, it's
listen, there was a run there, when you and Rafe and Kelly and the crew, you all had Carl Albert's number.
Yeah,
I think you just flat did.
I think, there was a time where they beat us, 6, 7 times in a row, and we beat them. I would say out of all the teams in 5A in the last 20 years, if you look at the record, we're the only one that has consistently
correct competed with them. I agree.
And we're still down in it, but we can see, we rattled off 7 in a row, and I remember when Ida Alexander was a senior, Gary Rose in the handshake line, he walked up to either myself or Coach Beebe. We were both standing there, and he said, "When is y'all's graduation?" And it kind of threw us off. It's like, graduation? What's he talking? So it's like, well, it's sometime in May. And then I said, Gary, what do you want to know what our graduation for is? And he said, because I'm going to be at it to watch that kid walk across the stage.
I want to get him out of here.
I am tired of seeing that kid.
Both programs have had those kids that seem to be around for 20 years.
Oh my gosh,
I guarantee you, anytime you have 4-year starters, especially, Brian Dutton, I guarantee if you played against the Guthrie teams in that run, they thought, is he ever going to leave?
Landry Chapel.
Contrell
Brothers. You can go down the list.
There's a bunch of them, they just are around forever.
Yeah.
Looks like the captains are coming onto the field. We'll see if we can get that shot here in a minute, and then we got a few more breaks to get to. Coming up here in a little bit, we'll have the series history between these programs, also some game notes as well, but we always want to make sure we don't miss the coin toss here. As we see the captains, Jace Rainwater, number 4, Clayton Carpenter, number 24, Kellen Herzl, number 9, and Cooper Walters is number 78.
Speaking of a 4-year starter, Mr. Cooper had a heck of a career.
There you see the captains. And we will.
I was talking to Kellen, Chris, before the game, and he said if I get 150 tackles this year, I'll be over 400 tackles for my career. That's a lot of tackles.
It's a lot of tackles.
That's a lot of tackles.
Absolutely. All right, those are the captains. We'll see what the coin toss is up. We're going to take another timeout. This is the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays!
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
Welcome back, Oklahoma City. Sean Silvas, Phil Nichols, Scott Mick, Chris Evans with you here as we get set for Jets and Jays. Run down to the field here. We're a little over 7 minutes away from kicking this one off here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. Take a look at the series history between these two programs and 33rd meeting between the two. Guthrie, as expected, dominant in this series, 25-7 overall. Western Heights pretty good program back in the 80s. Mm-hmm. They've been around. We'll look at those game notes here in a little bit, but Guthrie's won the last 11 meetings. Had to go back to 2000 last time Western Heights beat Guthrie. That's before Rafe Watkins and Scott Mick and all those folks came to town, and ever since that, it's been dominance in this series.
Yeah, Scotty got there not too long after that.
Yeah, 2001.
That's right.
So, but what's always struck me is not odd, but you would see Western Heights in 7th and 8th grade football,
and they look so good.
And you were like, "Oh my gosh!" You know, what I mean, like if you rolled Guthrie's kids, Carl Albert's kids, Western Heights kids off the bus in 7th and 8th grade, and you lined them up and said, "Which one's which?"
All right, let's take a break here. When we come back, we'll get ready for the kickoff between the Jays and the Jets here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
I've known John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Welcome back, Oklahoma City. Guthrie Western Heights kickoff here in just a few moments. Both teams yet to run out onto the field. Take a look at some of the game notes going into tonight's contest, guys, and they are really, interesting. We want to throw these numbers up here on Western Heights on game notes, and this is not a dig at Western Heights. This is kind of to paint a picture about Western Heights. And the last winning season for the Jets was back in 2007, 8-3 that year. But they have only won 31 games in the past 17 seasons. So they're 31 and 122 in those games. They've been playing football for 64 years here, and they're 2 victories away from 200 career victories. So we bring that up just to kind of paint a picture. But with all those numbers and the way this season's going, they still go out for football. They still practice like everybody else. And despite all that, it would be so easy to quit.
It'd be so easy, and that's why I always have so much respect for kids like kids here at Western Heights, some of the other, the John Marshalls of the world, the Southeast of the world. They're out there, like I said, they're doing off-season conditioning. They're doing the things all the other kids are doing. Have nothing but respect for these kids. Show up every year and come out here and just keep playing the game they love.
As we told you, Guthrie's won 5 in a row. That's for the 5th or 6th straight season in a row. Going for number 6 tonight, Coach, and pretty good when it comes to the in the games in the month of October. Of course, always helps when the non-district games in Carl Albert are kind of separated. That helps those numbers there a little bit. But, of course, the big one, we talked about Altus and Carl Albert on the horizon. Those are your game notes.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive that they're 14-4 in October with only and 3 of those losses are to Carl Albert. Obviously, you don't want to lose to Carl Albert, but that's pretty good numbers there for Guthrie.
Take our final timeout. When we come back, kickoff between the Jays and the Jets here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma Streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs. 405-819-8293.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of other programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited.
There you see the Blue Jays getting ready to go out to the end zone there to run out onto the field. And we'll be set to go here in just a few moments here on the Bank First Blue Jay Kickoff Show. And we apologize. We're working on some audio things with Sean's wireless microphone. And every time we go to Guyman, there's a little airport back behind Guyman's football field. And then there's an international airport that gives us fits every time we come here.
Kind of a big deal.
So we're working on Sean's there. That's a great shot there as Guthrie will be coming running out in the middle of that. Good to see our sideline camera is working this week as well. So
going strong.
Got that going in the right direction.
There they are. Blue Jays coming on the field. That's a great shot right there. Lance Evans on the shot. I like the unis there, Scotty. You should like those too. Traditional.
I love the all white.
Yeah.
All white on turf. You'll never see the all white on grass.
Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, good shot.
And we were talking earlier. You see them there, the Western Heights uniforms. Always the baby blue. Although, I've never been a fan of the baby blue, but now the high school huddle has a little bit of a baby blue. I'm having to come around a little bit, but these uniforms numbers won't be easy to see.
Can't see the numbers, Chris.
But I do like the red and black look.
Yeah. It'd be good if those maybe a red number with a white outline.
Right.
That would make them pop a little bit.
Most of the games across the state of Oklahoma is playing tonight. There are a handful of games tomorrow, but a good part of them here tonight. And, Coach, did you say Western Heights has been out of school? They have fall break all week?
Yeah, Oklahoma City Public Schools has been out all week long.
Okay. Guthrie's 2 days. Most schools are 2 days.
Yeah, they do their breaks a little bit different because they do their school year a little bit different. They go a little longer in the summertime, and they take bigger breaks.
Do they do quarters?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it goes, Phil. Terry Bennett would be the guy that
we were on quarters where I grew up.
But they get they take a week at fall break.
Yeah.
They get 2 weeks at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's a little different. They sacrifice a little bit of summer, but then they catch more breaks.
Right.
During
Throughout
the school year.
Yeah.
Longer breaks, I should say. Not necessarily more, but longer.
As you see, Western Heights will kick this one off to begin the contest. And Western Heights, they've not a lot of winning football here for the Jets, but they do host state track. They've hosted state semifinals, and when they do, they are gracious hosts and do a great job with their game day productions.
Well, and wonderful today for us. I mean, everybody's been very helpful and cordial, and we always appreciate that. And just, in all aspects, a great game day production, as you said, Chris.
S&T Oilfield Services to kick this one off here on fall break Thursday nights. Jets and Jays were underway, and the Blue Jays will return this inside the 15-yard line. That's Carlock. He's been dangerous all season long, and he's going to open this one up going into midfield, across the midfield line, and the Jets will finally tackle him near the 40-yard line.
Good job by Carlock. He's born to be a return specialist, Scotty, because he's a little bit off center, just like a half a bubble off.
Yeah, he likes to catch that ball running full speed going forward. He doesn't like to wait on it.
No, he's perfect. Punt returns is when he really shines. Takes years off my life every time he returns a punt.
Guthrie will set up a great field position at the 39-yard line. There you see Amari Watson and Jace Rainwater, the two receivers at the bottom of the formation. Quarterback Dalen Rice, and the running back is Zane Thomas, number 7, the halfback, over behind Mr. Morgan, number 58, the left tackle. A lot of the football players, there's QB1 Dalen Rice, and a lot of these football players today were at the Devon Park Hall of Fame Stadium cheering on the Lady Jays. We'll talk about them here in a little bit. As Dalen looks to throw on play number 1, he goes downfield looking for a receiver, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line. It's Amari Watson.
Yeah, good job by Amari getting open. Dalen just underthrew that. Nice pass, just underthrew it a bit. If he'd caught him in stride, that would have been 6. But great opening play for the Blue Jays. This is what Dalen's done a really good job of. He sets those feet, throws a nice ball, very catchable ball. Great job, great opening play.
Great camera shot there by Lance Evans. Down to the 3-yard line, a 36-yard pass and catch on first down. And now Zane Thomas looks to get into the end zone behind that big offensive line. And we have player for the Jets slow to get back on the field. Maybe the officials put the ball in too quick before Western Heights could be set up. Officials saw that, blew the whistle, and so now we're set to go. And into the end zone just like that is Amari Watson. Gets his number called twice on 2 plays, and Guthrie's in the end zone.
Coach, what do you see there?
Well, they just ran a little slot trap with Amari, and just kind of a little end-around slot trap type of play. And he made a good cut and got it in the end zone.
They'll be vanilla tonight.
But, they did come out right off the bat throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And, one of the reasons why you do that is so you can work on it. Because once it gets out of hand.
PAT is good. Taking time out. This is Blue Jay Football, presented by F&M Bank.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejay Sports.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Lou, did you get
Welcome
that?
back here in OKC. Blue Jays on the scoreboard after just a 15-second drive. We'll have that here after the S&T Oilfield Services kickoff.
Things are going to go quick tonight, Chris.
Yeah, go ahead and give us your update, Phil.
Well, we just got reported to us from down on the field that when the Blue Jays get up 30 points, they're going to run continuous clock. So this game's excuse me, going to go quick.
Ball's fumbled at the 15, picked up across the 20, out to the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Western Heights Jets. As we take a look at the scoring summary, it was a quick one here. Blue Jays needed just 2 plays, 39 yards, 15 seconds. Amari Watson on both of those plays as Blue Jays on top 7-0 just a few seconds into the contest.
Yeah, and it's the whole point of that running clock is we're going to be hustling up here tonight.
There you see the touchdown there by Amari. As Western Heights will set up camp at their own 24-yard line. Twin receivers to each side. Tight end on the left. Quarterback can't handle the football. And Cade Barton will make him pay for it with a sack all the way back inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah. You can see, again, these kids size-wise, speed-wise, you can see it here on the replay. Got to get the ball back, got to receive the ball. Just a lot of little things that are going to present challenges for them, not to mention the 11 guys on the other side of the field that are coming with their hairpin back. So it's going to be tough sledding.
2nd down and 19. Kellen Herzl might get 150 tackles in this game if there's 150 opportunities. As Western Heights unable to get to the line of scrimmage, they'll lose a yard back to the 14. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
Scott, you've coached a lot of football. You played a lot of football. These games, talk us through these games. These just not a lot of fun for anybody.
Well, it's really not. We always used to joke, man, too bad we don't have a guy on schedule every week, But then you think you're like, no, that's not fun.
No.
It's you go out and you play hard because you respect the game. They've put the work in, so you're going to play hard. You're not going to go out and mess around against them. I've seen coaches that do, stupid stuff, put their receivers at offensive line, and
Well, number one, that's insulting.
It is. It's disrespectful. So our kids are going to go out and treat them just like if they were playing Carl Albert right here, and they're going to play hard, and we're going to go do what we do and try to get better.
Yeah.
Jets with the completed pass, but just only get back to the line of scrimmage. So it is 4th down and punting time for the Jets. They'll punt this one inside their 5-yard line. Carlock back at midfield. It's a good snap. Pretty good low line dry punt. Bounces at the 41, picked up at the 48-yard line. Here's the return across the 35 and out of bounds near the 30. Actually going to continue to move the pile in around the 25-yard line. And Guthrie once again will have great field position.
Yeah, this is rinse and repeat right now, guys. This is what we're going to see. And, and that's why the officials, the coaching staffs talked before the game to make a good decision beforehand. How can we best control this situation tonight? And I think that's good officiating, good coaching on both sides.
Guthrie will set up camp at the 24-yard line. Previous possession started at the 39. Guthrie needed 2 plays last time. We'll see what happens here on first down and 10. We have more whistles before this one could be snapped. Looks like Zane Thomas might have a equipment malfunction. Will have to be replaced. And that will bring in Darion Whitehorn into the contest. That's what's going to make Guthrie special, I think, Coach, is the multiple looks at running back.
Yeah,
we haven't got Elijah Smith in, who was one of the best running backs last year.
Yeah, they're 4 deep.
Now Darion's coming out.
Well,
so we'll try the third guy.
I would say there's probably something with a knee pad issue. It's an equipment deal.
Yeah, it is.
And he doesn't like the equipment that they're walking on the field with, so he's sending them off and saying, getting fixed, and don't come back out here until you do.
You certainly think game officials would be looking for that at the beginning of the game when the teams are warming up, as Elijah Smith takes the handoff, and he might be headed to the house, and he is. Blue Jays 2 touchdowns and just 3 offensive snaps.
I'll tell you who's mad about that is the first 2 tailbacks that went in the game.
That's exactly right. Furious right now. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right. There you see ground level Elijah Smith. Thank you, boys. I'll take this one in. Blue Jays just need 10 seconds that time. First scoring drive was 15. This one's 10. Stribeless Lounge PAT's up, and it is good. Guthrie on top, 14-0. Back after this. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Blue Jays up 2 scores early on. Have not played 3 minutes in this one yet. S&T Oilfield Services kickoff once again. I was with Eric Little, the boss. Well, his wife's the boss, but
that's right.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. This one fumbled at the 20, picked up, and in now around the 30-yard line. And we were with Mr. Chappell at lunch, and he was bragging on Eric Little's S&T Oilfield Services. He goes, "That's the best one. That's the best spot on the show."
Who was bragging?
Mr. Chappell was bragging on Eric's spot.
That is a good spot.
It is a great spot.
Do you think Mr. Chappell's a little envious of that spot?
I would go that way.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I would go that way.
Yeah.
Jets will take over at their own 18-yard line. 3 and out on their first drive. They started at their 24, went backwards 10 yards. So they are looking for some positive yards. Here on first down, they tried all passes, completed one of them. And they'll do the same thing here, looking for a screen. It's almost intercepted by Cade Barton. That was a pick 6 waiting to happen, but it falls to the turf and it's incomplete.
Well, Cade saw the golden goalpost. That's why he didn't bring that in. You'll see it here. It hit him in the worst place possible, right in the hands.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if that big old lanky kid could catch, he'd be playing tight end.
That's true. That's a good point.
It's valid. That's very valid. Oh gosh.
Yeah, if you're 6'5" and you can run a little bit, if you got hands, you're going to play some tight end.
Yeah, that's right.
If you can catch.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 from the 28. The first run of the ball game is a positive one. They'll get out to the 31-yard line, pick up a 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Jets.
Scotty. Yeah. Coach, he's 6'4". He can run.
There he is, 35 on your screen.
He's physical.
He's physical. Throw him a ball. Okay, get over there
on defense. Well, in Guthrie, I can tell you how this happens. He's 6'4" and he can run a little bit.
Yeah.
He's on defense. We don't
automatically.
Even
That's right.
We don't even need to know if he can catch the ball.
Right.
We'll find that out later.
Yeah, later. Situational.
3rd and 7 for the Jets. They'll throw for it again. 1-on-1, and this one is incomplete.
Oh.
There is a flag on the play. Darion Whitehorn, there's actually multiple flags on the play, and I'm not sure it was catchable, and I think maybe the Jet had run out of bounds, but regardless, this one will go against the Jays, and Western Heights will have their first down of the ball game. Just so you're not confused, there are 2 press boxes here at Western Heights, and obviously we're in the visiting press box, so everything will be backwards from the logo to the official.
I do like being on this side, though, Chris. Easy unload means an easier load. Plenty of room.
Yeah.
We did have to battle 118,000 Hornets.
Well,
earlier.
I'm glad you got those out of here before I got here, because
Jeez,
I'm not moving fast enough right now to fight wasps.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30, 35, probably.
We took care of them.
Yeah, disband them.
They didn't have a chance.
Ball's placed at the 46-yard line after the penalty. Jets to throw. Has time to throw. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it'll fall for an incomplete pass. 8:13 to play in quarter number 1. Blue Jays have had 3 offensive snaps, and 2 of those being touchdowns as you get a good look at the white and blue jerseys. Mason Russell, number 6. There's Zane Thomas, number 1. Pena, number 5. Barton, 35. Carlock, is that? Yeah, it looks like Carlock, 34. Yeah. Scammon, number 2. Kellen Herzl, number 9. 15, Rowan McHone. That's your Blue Jay defense. 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Back to the running game, and they might have gotten to the 45, so it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. And so they'll bring up 3rd down for the Jets. Can let you know as we continue to work on Sean's microphone that Gamble Smith not expected to play tonight. Could come back as early as next week, if you recall, went down with a leg injury last week. So yeah. I hope to have him back next week in the middle of that defense.
Yeah, I talked to Gamble down below, and he said he's feeling pretty good, just a little tender, but I expect to see him back. Well, he'll be back as soon as he can be back, but for darn sure I think we'll see him before Carl Albert.
3rd down, 11. We have flags down. I hear you, Sean. I don't know if anybody else hears you. Definitely a good sign. Penalty goes against Guthrie, so that will move him to the midfield. So it's 3rd down and 6. Oh, and the Jays jump.
We've got to figure out that they're flopping. So he's going to come up. He's going to set. They're not putting their hand on the ground. Quarterback's going to come up and give you a hard count, and then those guys are going to shift to the other side. They've done that 2 plays in a row.
Yeah.
And we just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. Got to be disciplined. What did you say last week? There's this thing down there on the ground that's brown.
Yeah, it's brown. Don't move until it does.
Yeah, if it doesn't move, don't move.
Listen, I was a defensive lineman, and I know it's a hard job, and I know you're getting beat on by a bunch of big dudes all the time.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if that brown thing doesn't move,
you
don't move.
That's right.
Penalty not enough for a 1st down. They flinched. They didn't jump, though. They flinched that time. 3rd down and 1, so the Jets can pick up a 1st down on their own, but they're going backwards. And there is our number 6, Mason Russell with the tackle. TFL, there's a good look at Mason Russell. They call him 9 Knuckles. It's going to be 4th down and long for the Jets.
I believe he has it on his sleeve.
Absolutely.
He's got merch.
Yeah, he's got merch. He might sell a couple of sleeves after that tackle.
No, Phil, I had a defensive line coach in high school named Daryl Herndon, and he used to that was his line.
Yeah.
Pretend that's a Hostess cupcake, and you don't chase the cupcake until the cupcake moves.
I just don't know if I'd tell a bunch of big old boys pretend that's the Hostess cupcake. That's crazy.
Western Heights throws a guy onto the field in 1 second. They got to get this one snapped, and there. Did they get a timeout before? The play clock expired, so it's either a delay of game or a penalty. It looks like it will be a delay of game. Carlock is licking his chops right now at the 25-yard line.
He really wants to know another one of those low-line drivers that one hops to him is what he's wanting.
Another good snap. Left foot punt will go out of bounds, not returnable at all. Guthrie will have their worst field position, although it will still be great field position with midway through quarter number 1, Guthrie with a 14-0 lead.
I think the coach said, now listen, when you punt that ball, I want you to punt it to your mother up in the stands. Don't punt it to 16.
Well, he follows instructions
He did it very well. He did very well.
Now, next time he needs to tell him, let's put some distance on
Yeah,
it.
that's
Plus,
right. A little deeper down.
Have Mom go sit down there on the end of the stadium.
Get it down there to the mule.
Guthrie at their own 45-yard line. Dalen Rice will roll. He'll look to throw. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He can make that 2 for 2. Maddox Vaughn had a nice game last week. Will get it out near the 45-yard line, pickup of 9 yards.
Yeah, good job. Maddox had a nice season so far this year, and he's a kid. Played quarterback early in his career and moved over to the wide receiver position last year is where we really saw him get some varsity action, and just continues to get a little better.
Pickup of 9, 2nd down and 1. Great camera work tonight by our crew, as always. Dalen Rice flushed out of the pocket, now steps back up. Throws a fastball, has a man wide open, and they connect at the 25-yard line. It's Jace Rainwater, last week's Norchurch Player of the Week.
Yeah, good job by Jace adjusting to that ball and securing the catch.
Had to come back and get a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a good job right there. Them offensive line giving Dalen a pocket to step up into.
Yeah.
Let him set his feet and throw it.
21-yard pickup for number 4, Jason Rainwater. 1st down and 10. Back to the running game, and it's Carlock breaking tackles, and he's going to be tripped up down in around the 10-yard line. Nice carry there. That's the 4th running back we've seen line up back there.
Well, you see Carlock earning more snaps.
16, Cody Carlock on the
down.
We have an injured Jet down. We'll take a timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back. Injured player still down on the field. Sean, Jay's up 14-0 next door to Kellen Herzl. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, Kellen's having a fun night tonight.
Sean, get your thoughts. Ronnie, if we can pull up the weather report. Sean didn't get to do weather, but beautiful night here for October tax season for some
yeah,
people.
for sure.
October
I was expecting a much warmer night down here, but it's actually a cool breeze blowing through here, so it's really a pretty nice day for shorts and a T-shirt.
There you see it, 76 degrees, south-southeast at 10 miles an hour. An injured player.
It's not quite fall weather, but we're getting close.
Sunday morning.
I'm wearing shorts.
We had fake ball earlier this week.
It's ridiculous.
First and go for the Blue Jays. Ball marked around the 10-yard line. Quick pass on the far side. It's Rainwater. There's a flag at the end of this play. Had to be a hold behind,
he called holding.
behind the play.
Yeah.
Seemed like Jace had gone past the defender, and then the hold occurred. Check it out here. Maddox Vaughn, did you get caught? Let's see here. Good. I didn't see much there.
Pretty ticky-tack right there.
Yeah. Maddox, you're excused, buddy. I don't know if your coaches are going to excuse you, but the broadcast team will excuse you.
Good, and good.
Ball's at the 11, so it's 2nd down and 9. There's a handoff. Carlock into the end zone. Touchdown, Mr. Carlock from 11 yards out. 10 yards out. Pretty easy run there, and Phil, it looked like a good open hole that you could run through.
Well, yes, today I can do it, but
Drive Wellness Lounge PAT is up, and it is good. Guthrie increasing that lead 21-0. Good job, offensive line. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com.
Blue Jays back in the end zone. As expected here tonight, 21-0. We'll have that scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. Do believe we got, obviously, it's been good so far. Sean's microphone back with us. Good to have that. The wireless camera appears to be doing pretty good. So all the utensils so far so good.
Chris, we'll get the kickoff here.
S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Mr. Chappell wants to hear that. Ball's fumbled, picked up at the 20. And trying to go that far boundary. It's going to work across the 30 and out near the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I got the edge.
Here is that Blue Jay scoring summary. Carlock almost untouched. His own teammate almost took him down. 4-play, 55-yard drive, 90 seconds. Yogi Creed helps usher him into the end zone.
There you go. I was going to say, talking about John Vance Auto Group, I've bought 487 cars from them over the years. Made a decision yesterday, Chris.
Oh, boy.
It's time. Time to get a new truck.
We've had this one, 18 months?
It's exactly.
18 months.
Past time.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Well, speaking of which, we want to say a couple thank yous here real quick. Always a big thank you to Generations Church as they allow us to ride together, and they provide the transportation for all of our away games. So we cannot thank Generations Church enough, not only helping us out, but they are so big in our community in Guthrie, do things. A lot of great kids activities, a lot of adult stuff, and just a really great job by that staff out there has really brought a lot of people together on that west side of town, and cannot thank them enough.
No, first-class people, and we love all of them out there. I will say this, their snack game, it's good.
Yeah,
good snack game.
They even provide snacks on the trip up over here.
Healthy snacks.
Yes.
Thank you, Clint.
Now, I thought those were for the children for Sunday's routes, though, to be honest with you, but maybe they are for us. I don't know.
Well, they're going to have to restock. That was the purpose.
Phil, you're eating the church kids' snacks.
Oh, that's right.
No, I was told by their youth pastor that those were specifically for us.
Okay, Sean confirms. Okay, Sean.
Sean got a little fired up right there.
You guys are making me feel guilty.
He did have two things of Oreo cookies, so that explains that.
Hey, 4 bags of chips, 6 candy bars, and 18 protein bars on the way up here. I'm famished right now.
We also want to give a big thank you to John Carpenter. When you said John Vance Motors, we packed everything and left one piece of equipment back home.
Kind of big piece.
It was our mixer.
That's right.
So John Carpenter delivered our mixer so you can hear Phil's velvety voice tonight as the Jets will throw here on 3rd down 11. They're just going to get rid of it. It's almost caught but dropped. And the Western Heights are going to have to punt for the Jets are going to have to punt for the 3rd time in 3 tries. So a big thank you to John Carpenter going by the house and picking up the mixer.
Carp is he's my guy. Carp. I call Carp. I say, Carp, I want a new truck. He knows what I like. He knows what colors I like. A few days, I'll get a phone call, say, Phil, your truck's here.
Coach.
Great.
Phil loves Carpenter. Carpenter loves Phil a whole lot more when he's buying trucks every 18 months.
He absolutely loves Phil every 18 months.
I send a lot of people to Carp. All my kids have bought cars from Carp.
I have bought my last couple of purchases from Carp.
Right.
Producer Ronnie Phillips has bought his last couple from Carp as well.
Did you say producer?
I did.
Not executive?
Well, it's still early, Phil.
Oh.
Still early. Punt time for the Jets. This is a much better punt than the first one, but it's not returnable, which is not all that bad for Western Heights. No. Carlock never moved from midfield, and Guthrie will take over at 2:34 to play in quarter number 1.
Tell you one little subtle thing we're doing. If you'll see, Cade coming off the edge, he could have blocked every punt so far tonight, and that's good coaching. It is. That's good coaching, and he lays up every time. But
there you see, offense coordinator Jason Rice.
Yeah, Jason's really developed into a heck of an offensive coordinator. He's really grown in the role. He started early. Scotty, when did Jason start? I mean, I remember when he was working part-time as going to school, finishing his degree, working as a carpenter, coaching. Gosh, what was that, 06?
Yeah, 05, 06. Sometime in there he was working for Brad Davenport.
Yeah.
Doing cabinets, going to school at OSU. And
started with the junior high program, right?
Yeah.
Well, he actually started off as just a volunteer high school coach.
Yeah.
And he came up and he spent the first year, maybe 2, with us at the high school.
Yep.
With me on the offensive line, just teaching him offensive line, and then he went down and was a junior high coach and did a good job down there. And then when we had an opening, we pulled him up.
Broke up. I just remember he was like all of us, Scotty. We go back to all of us go back a long ways back.
Yeah, long ways.
We got a lot. You know what's? I do have something that you and Chris have in common.
What's that?
I have provided transportation for both of you to pick up TVs or TV stands.
Yeah. We came back from a bad loss at Skytook in the playoffs, and I was home alone. My wife and at the time I just had Bear, but they had stayed in Sapulpa with my sister-in-law, and Best Buy came out to fix my plasma TV, and as the kid is fixing it, he uses the word "oops." And I said, "You did not just say oops." And he said, "Yeah." And so the guy that was with him was his manager, sent him outside. Long story longer, he broke a non-replaceable part while trying to fix my TV. So I didn't have a vehicle at the time, so I called Phil and said, "Hey, you
want to go to Stillwater?
Want to go to Stillwater?"
Nice run here by Muhammad. He gets into the end zone, a 19-yard pass to Maddox Vaughn, and now Muhammad scores from 30 yards out.
Yeah, good job seeing some of those young kids get in there. What is that, the 6th running back, Chris? 5th or 6th, probably?
6th.
Yeah.
Got a big push here by the offensive line. Look at this, guys.
Yeah, he's 7 yards downfield before there's even a defender. Offensive line doing a good job right there, firing off, getting to their guys, taking care of their business.
Oh, that one might be blocked. Will it get over? It does, barely. Strive Wellness Lounge PAT is up and good. Guthrie increases their lead now 28-0. 1:18 to play in quarter number 1 for the Royal Blue and White. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and funded the largest investment directed to county road and bridge improvements in state history. Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
We do have a running clock already here in quarter number 1 as expected. So we'll have this kickoff and more than likely we'll end quarter number 1. S&T Oilfield Services kickoff return from the 10-yard line out to the 20, 25, and tackled out of bounds by Carlock. Pretty good on special teams here tonight. John Vance Motor scoring summary. Muhammad on a 30-yard touchdown run, 3-play drive. And he had big holes to run behind as Guthrie scoring drives of 2 plays, 1 play, 4 plays, and now 3 plays. And that is the end of quarter number 1. We'll come back to second quarter action. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs, 405-819-8293.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
28-0 after quarter number 1. And before the first snap begins in quarter number 2, the clock is already running here in Oklahoma City. Jets will get out across the 30 up near the 33-yard line.
Yeah, this is it's going to move along quickly. You know, the tough thing about these games, being selfish for a second, Chris, if I may, it's tough to get your spots in when you do this.
Yeah, a lot of spots.
Tough to get your spots in.
Just because, the second half is usually a lot faster as well. Yep. Can let you know a couple of scoring updates in Class 5A football. Of course, all scoring updates all season long brought to you by our good friends at South Point Baptist Church. Pryor shutting out Tulsa Hall 24-0. Collinsville leads Claremore 17-0 in a 5A4 matchup. Jets can't hold on to the snap. Barton back there once again. No score, Lawton and El Reno. Lawton MacArthur early on leads Midwest City 20-8. And I got a message earlier that the Choctaw Yellow Jackets are in trouble. They're playing the Stillwater Pioneers tonight, number 1 team, Stillwater Pioneers, and they lead the Choctaw Yellow Jackets 14-0 in quarter number 1.
Yeah. Some good games. Some of the smaller class ball this week as well, Chris. I'm going to go down to A1.
Jinx leads Deer Creek 14-7. Katie Jones last week over against Mustang, 445 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. Both of those are school records for the Jinx Trojans as they won that ball game 55-48. 3rd down 13 for the Jets. They're going to try to run for it, and they're going to run right into number 9, Kellen Herzl, the senior with the tackle.
Boy, he's just a fun kid to watch. Plays the position the right way. Smart kid, great kid.
There you see number 9.
Yeah, doing a great job. We talked about, so he's already, if he needs 150, he's got 60. Let's do some quick math. 90 short. He's already setting about 310 for his career. That's a bunch of tackles, guys.
Yeah, that's a lot of tackles.
That's a lot of tackles.
Western Heights has 4 offensive series, and they're going to have to punt for the 4th time here, this time inside their 10-yard line. I can tell you the snapper's been pretty darn good tonight. This one will be a short kick. Do want to give a big shout out to Zaylen Creed with that extra point last time. I'm going to make sure we get him on there. Just a freshman. Tried that long 39-yard field goal last week, and he missed it, but then during halftime came back out and nailed it. So
yeah, he just pushed it a little bit. But he had the distance. It's just a little bit wide.
You just got to get, in game situation, you got to get snaps, timing, all that stuff. But he's going to be a good little kicker, for the Blue Jays over the next 4 years. Soccer kid, longtime soccer kid.
Guthrie will start at the 31-yard line. Elijah Smith. No, excuse me, that's
Payne.
Elijah Payne. Had the right Elijah, just had the wrong last name. Payne gets his first carry. Yet another running back. This one goes down to the 14-yard line. Pick up of 17 yards.
This offensive line tonight is just monstrous holes. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's 6 yards downfield, and he sees nothing but white jerseys pushing in front of him, and that's fun to run behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a fun night if you're a running back, no doubt.
Jets trying to get lined up defensively for this first down and 10 play for the Jays. Hey, I see Sanj Silvis in the right corner in the blue shirt. Dalen Rice throws, has a man open. That's Amari Watson. He makes the catch, makes a move at the 5. Did he get into the end zone? He did. Touchdown, Amari Watson, his second touchdown of the night.
Amari, he's one of those kids who just quietly has had a heck of a career for the Blue Jays. Real weapon. A lot of speed, a lot of quick.
And you get a good look from the field level. Brought the catch in. Did he get in? Oh, toe was inbounds there.
Good effort to get in.
Hit the pylon.
Hit the pylon. Great camera work there. Ronnie Phillips seeing that live. And hey, good play if it worked, but they got caught. 24 did. Zaylen Creed, we gave you a shout-out, so no pressure here on your Strive Wellness Lounge PAT.
Zaylen pretty new to football. He's trying to figure out when that guy does it. He said, wait a second. You can't. What are you doing? Scotty, do you remember when you were going to teach my son Ty how to be a long snapper?
Yeah, I did.
Tanya and I were laughing about that the other day.
Extra point up, and it is good. Lead increases. We'll get right back to that after this timeout. 35-0, Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
Blue Jays, the kick left to right on your device. Appreciate everyone checking us out here on GNP TV. These games usually go by pretty quick, so stay with us. We'll have a good time. S&T Oilfield Services kickoff once again for the Blue Jays from the 11-yard line. Here's the return out to the 20-yard line, and nice tackle there by Skylar Scammon. And the Jets will have a first down and 10. John Vance motor scoring summary. Blue Jays, 2 plays, 31 yards, highlighted by Watson's 14-yard touchdown reception. As you see the kickoff return for the Western Heights Jets. Guthrie's had 2-play drive, 1-play drive, 4-play drive, 3-play, and 2-play drives here tonight. As you see, the clock continues to move, so this will be really, really fast. Here's another ground level view. Amari kept the foot in there and then hit the pylon. Right in front of Coach Chappell, Superintendent Simpson, and Assistant Superintendent Carmen Walters is here. John Hancock is here. They were also at the Lady Jays softball game today, and Lady Jays were the number 8 seed, taking on the number 1 seeded Pryor Tigers. Pryor had only lost 4 games all season long, and the Lady Jays gave them everything they wanted about the first 4 innings of play. Braylon Shepard, the catcher, hit a 2-run shot. Savannah Engel, the junior first baseman, crushed one over the fence as well. She also had a double, but Pryor just a little bit too much as they won by 10, 18-8 in the 6th inning. But I got to tell you, a great crowd at Hall of Fame Stadium today. It was folks that probably hadn't seen a whole lot of softball this year, but just different parts of the community were there supporting them. So it was a good showing for Guthrie. Just came up a little bit short against a very good program in Pryor, and Pryor will have another chance of winning a state championship this year. But Lady J softball for the 5th consecutive year qualifying for the state tournament.
Well, this is a team that, graduated a ton of really outstanding, experienced players from last year. And, getting to the state tournament is a heck of an accomplishment for this club. They'll just continue to build on that. A lot of young kids on the bump. But they'll be good for years to come.
Coach, on the high school huddle on Wednesday night, we discussed the Bixby Enid ball game. Of course, Coach Mick was a standout for the Plainsmen back in his playing days, and we put the over-under at 75 points.
Yeah,
I'll take the over.
Well, we thought maybe Bixby would.
Listen, I've seen Bixby beat Enid when Enid had 4 Division I kids on the football field.
Nice play by Mason Russell there.
And score 80 points on them.
Yeah,
and they did that twice in the same season. So they have about 7, 8, maybe 9 kids playing both ways. They scored 14 points last week.
Yep.
That was the second highest. I think that was the highest point total they've scored of the year. 7 of that was a pick 6 by a kid named Brody Mills. If Bixby was serious and wanted to score 125 points, they would.
They look a little serious right now, Chris.
Yeah, they scored 81 against Moore, 81-6. Last I saw it was 51-0.
Yeah, it's second quarter.
And
that's at the end of the first quarter. 51-0.
So they're on pace to 204-0. Pass is incomplete for the Jets on 3rd down and 14. And we saw Mason Russell with the sack a couple of times. Let's get it a third time. Good focus there. Looking to 6, 9 knuckles they call him. And he got right to the quarterback.
Yeah, good job by Mason. He got off the bus today. He had flip-flops, socks, and a pair of shorts and then sunglasses. He walks by Coach Beebe, and Coach Beebe says, I can't keep clothes on that kid.
In fact, the last time I saw Mason, he didn't have a shirt on.
Well, to quote the wise woman, Tanya, if you look like that, you wouldn't wear a shirt either, Phil. So enjoy your youth.
Punt will come from inside the 5-yard line. Carlock at midfield, and this one will go toward the Blue Jays sideline, and it will be down inside the 35-yard line. Guthrie with great field position once again, as they've had all night long in this 35-0 ball game.
Chris, Jinx up 21-7 over Deer Creek now. Mustang Edmund Norris. Edmund Norris playing Mustang Tide 14-7 right now in the second quarter.
Blue Jays take over at the Western Heights 33-yard line. Yet another new running back in there. He'll get the call here. It looks like we have a new quarterback and running back already in the ball game, as this will get out to the 29-yard line, pick up a 4.
You've got a platoon. You've got all different offensive linemen.
Colin Walters is the running back. Colin Walters, a freshman. And producer Connor Phillips sent me a list of today. Levi Dennis, number 36, he's a freshman. Jameson McBride, number 49, he's a freshman. Braylon Chandler suiting out, he's number 81. Demetrius Thomas is number 86. And as mentioned, Colin Walters is jersey number 41. Those are the freshmen / JV players here tonight. Levi Dennis, again, number 36, the quarterback. Colin Walters, the running back, at 41. This is a lead play for Levi Dennis. He'll load the shoulder and get tackled at the 25. Pick up a 4.
Good seeing the youngsters out there early. Get those reps we talked about, Scotty, and that's important for these young kids.
Yeah, with the running clock in the end of the first quarter, you got to get them out there pretty quick.
Got to get them out there, yeah.
Or you're going to run out of time.
Yep.
Of course,
and this is good for him.
Yeah.
Colin Walters, the younger brother of 4-year starter Cooper Walters. Of course, Jackson Walters, a standout for the Jays a couple years ago. And there comes little brother Colin Walters on a touchdown run of 25 yards.
Little brother's got some quick to him.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Jackson was pretty darn quick himself.
Yeah, Jackson was a heck of a football player. I believe Jackson was a 3-year starter, I think.
Again, the offensive line, big hole there for a call-in run through. Blue Jays that time 3-play scoring drive. Creed. Zaylen Creed, the younger brother of offensive lineman senior Yogi Creed. Brotherly love here in OKC. Extra point is good, and that should take us right to halftime with a score of 42-0. Clock will run down at 5. Indeed, it will be halftime here in Oklahoma City. Blue Jays score every single time they had the football, and Western Heights punted the football every single time they had it, as expected. Guthrie in the locker room on top, 42-0. Take a timeout. We'll take a look at some first-half highlights brought to you by Companion Health. And we'll also look at some scores from around the state of Oklahoma with our South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Back after this is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Lennox products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
Do you need to register that brand new car? Be sure to stop in at Guthrie Tag Agency. Need a tag renewal? The Guthrie Tag Agency can help you stay up to date. If you need to update your driver's license or obtain a real ID, let the Guthrie Tag Agency help assist you. Located at 2105 South Division Street, the Guthrie Tag Agency is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on the first and last Saturday of the month. For more info, call 405-282-3873.
There you see the Western Heights Marching Band and getting ready to perform for the home crowd. I want to give a big shout out to the visiting stands. We'll get a shot at that here in the second half. Blue Jays have traveled well tonight as we welcome you into the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall. Senate District number 20's got 5 counties, including Logan County, and Guthrie is his largest town that he has under his watch. So glad to have Chuck Hall, Senator Chuck Hall, on the broadcast this season. Blue Jays on top 42-0. And scoring drives of 2 plays, 1 play, 4 plays, 3 plays, 2 plays, and 3 plays. Maury Watson has 2 touchdowns. He has a 30-yard touchdown run and a 14-yard touchdown reception. Elijah Smith has a 24-yard touchdown run. Carlock has a 10-yard touchdown run. Muhammad has a 30-yard touchdown run. And Colin Walters as a 25-yard touchdown run. We'll take a look at those plays here a little bit later on with our highlights of the first half, brought to you by Companion Health. Coming here in a few moments, we'll have our scoreboard show brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. But first, let's take our opening timeout here on the Halftime Show, presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. They say in life, you gotta look for the rainbows. It's right here in our new Rainbow Slush, a delicious prism of lemonade, strawberries, and blue raspberry. Discover Flavorista favorites in the Sonic app.
You wanna live free?
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com.
I've known John for a long time. I like the fact that I can drive into the Autoplex and I know I'm going to get greeted by a courteous salesperson that's really there to help me. Not to pressure me to buy a car, but to help me. I've sent a lot of people to John. They make you feel like they were very, very glad you bought a car from John Vance.
John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back, OKC. Halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall. Let's take a look at some scores around the state of Oklahoma, beginning in 6A1 with Phil Nichols.
Chris, we got Mustang over Edmond North 17-7. That's second quarter action. Owasso and Edmond Memorial are hooking it up. Right now, Edmond Memorial up 7-0. That's still in the first quarter. Jinx winning over Deer Creek 28-7, second quarter ball game. Edmond Santa Fe over Westmore 28-0. Union beating Yukon 21-6. And a nail-biter at Bixby, ended against Bixby. Bixby up 58-0 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Some 6A2 scores real quick, just some of the highlights in this one. Piedmont shutting out Lot 9 34-0. Perhaps the best game right now is tied 21-21 between Bartlesville and PC North. Bartlesville looking for the first victory of the year. Stillwater continues to shut out Choctaw in the game of the week, 14-0. And those are your big scores in 6A2 football.
Yeah, 5A football. We got Carl Albert over Big John Marshall, 52-0. Lawton and El Reno, good ball game there. Those are two teams at Guthrie in our district. Lawton winning 8-6 in the second. Altus up 14-0 early over Noble. That's a first quarter score. Of course, Noble starts kickoff at 7:30. Del City over Will Rogers, 42-7. And Shawnee and Durant. Shawnee's winning that game 7-2 currently. Pryor over Nathan Hell 33-0. Lawton Mack over Midwest City 28-8. And Collinsville still leading Claremore 17-0.
Got a scoring update. Stillwater now leads Choctaw 21-0 in 6A2 action. Some scores real quick in 4A football. Broken Bow taking it to Hilldale in a 4A4 matchup 34-7. Cushing and Wagner, a good ball game, tied up at 14-14. Coach Rusty Morgan trying to get his Cushing Tigers to win number 6. Bethany leads Hera. That should be a fun ball game to watch tonight, 14-7. Tuttle looking for, I think, their 5th shutout in a row. They're doing it against the Cumsa, 42-0. Black Diamonds and Southsaw shutting out Glenpool, 14-0. Fort Gibson trying to get back in the win column this week. They are taking it to Skytook, 21-6. Ada shutting out Stillwell, 35-0. And I guess I can throw one more in there. Blanchard leads at Ardmore 12-7.
We'll do some 3A action, Chris.
Yeah, we can go through some of the bigger ones there.
Okay, we got 3A. We got Sulphur, number 2 ranked Sulphur over Bristow, 35-0. That's second quarter action. We've got Berry Hill beating Veneta 14-7. Cassia Hall over Jay 28-0. Lincoln Christian up 28-3 over Muldrow. That's a second quarter ball game. Anadarko defeating Pauls Valley right now, 21-8. Holland Hall up 7-0 over Chakotah. And Seminole over McLeod, 14-7. Perkins Tryon winning right now over Victory Christian, 27-0. That's a second quarter score.
One big score to report in 2A1 football. The game of the week, according to the high school huddle, Washington and Marlowe, 14-14. Washington going for the 4th state championship in a row. The last team not to win a state championship named Washington was Marlowe, and that's a rival that both teams really don't like each other. So that will be a fun ball game to watch progress throughout the rest of the night. That's really the 2A1 score to look at. 2A2 football, Salina leads Wyandotte 20-13. That is a 4A3 school district. Adair shutting out Colcord 46-0. Holdenville leads Davis 22-7. Remember, Dibble beat Davis earlier this year, and Holdenville won the district last year, went undefeated in the regular season, and a victory over Dibble puts them in a pretty good spot. They lead again 22-7 in 2A2 football.
It's just been a 2A1, 2A2, good quality football in those classifications, Chris. We've seen some really great ball games at the state level. I'm pulling up A1 right now.
Yeah, the big one there, Fairview shutting out Hooker 21-0. And the War on 74 this year's in Cashin. Crescent makes the trip over there, and Cashin leads that 28-7.
Yeah.
Those are your scores presented by South Point Baptist Church. Blue Jays special teams starting to make their way out onto the field. We'll take a timeout here on the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejays sports.
At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, OKC, on the campus of Western Heights. Pretty easy drive up here today. Only got into a little bit of traffic. Coach Mick ran into a little bit more traffic than we did, but it's something, Coach, that we talked about before we came on the air. That is something I could not imagine doing every single day.
Well, when I'm in the office, our office is located in between 29th and Grand, right off I-35, kind of towards south central side of Oklahoma City. So I run I-35 every day, and for the most part, it's all right.
Yeah.
But tonight I came up and hit I-40 to come over here. That's stupid at 5 o'clock.
Absolutely, yeah. Traffic in Edmond is not much better as well. So. If you really want some softball, state softball tournaments taken on at Devon Park, you can go there. Watch the games are 11 to 1:30 tomorrow for all semifinal games, 6A, 5A, 4A, and 3A. And the state championships are on Saturday. You can also watch those on the NFHS network. And also a state volleyball tournament right now for 3A, 4A taking place at Choctaw and Carl Albert. And then the championships will be at Carl Albert if you want to watch some good high school volleyball. All that also streaming on the NFHS network. Take a time out here on the halftime show. When we come back, we'll take a look at first half highlights brought to you by our good friends at Companion Health. This is Blue Jay Football at the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
For over 17 years, Jason Reese at Reese Appliance Repair has been the trusted name in our community when it comes to keeping your home appliances running smoothly. From refrigerators and washers to dryers and stoves, Jason provides expert repair services without the high prices of big-name companies.
Hi, I'm Jason Reese.
And I'm Marsha Reese.
And this is our son, Brayson Reese, and we are the owners of Reese's Appliance Repair. Call us for all your appliance needs. 405-819-8293.
It is definitely halftime entertainment in the booth tonight. Are we muted? Blue Jays muted Western Heights in the first half, 42-0. As we check out the first half highlights brought to you by our good friends at Companion Health. You got to look past one of the first plays of the ballgame. Dalen Rice finds Amari Watson all the way down to the 3-yard line, and that will set up Amari's 3-yard touchdown run. And Guthrie on top 7-0, just 25 seconds into the contest. Some defense here by Cade Barton, shutting that run down. Western Heights had to punt the football away every single time. Here is Elijah Smith. He'll go on a 24-yard touchdown run. This offensive drive only took one play, thanks to Elijah. And here comes Carlock with a 10-yard touchdown run. This touchdown gave Guthrie a 21-0 lead. And more offense here. Muhammad with a 30-yard touchdown run. That capped off a 3-play drive. And Guthrie at that time led 28-0. Here's a good pass, Dalen to Amari. His second touchdown, keeps a foot in, hits the pylon. Guthrie on top, 35-0. And the Blue Jays will get into the end zone one last time. Oh, we're going to check out Mason Russell on defense first, as he goes right up the middle and gets the sack. Mason's been back there many, many times. And here's Colin Walters, the freshman, 25-yard touchdown run to cap off the first half, scoring 42-0. Those are your Companion Healthcare highlights of the first half. And really, guys, those were some spectacular runs, benefited by some great blocking by that offensive line.
Yeah, the offensive line's come out and done their job. And they're, you look at a lot of those run plays, and they're 5, 6, 7, 8 yards down the field before there's even a defender available to try to make a tackle. Yeah. And then when Dalen drops back to pass, he's got a nice little pocket to stand in, set his feet, and throw the football. So
football's an easier game, Scotty, when you got a great offensive line. It gets a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean we Coach B said it for years, and this was kind of the philosophy is you win football games up front. It's not flashy, but you win football games with your offensive defensive line. Yes, it helps to have quarterbacks and skill kids and all that stuff, but if you don't have an offensive defensive line, you can have all the skill players you want, and you're probably not going to be very good.
I don't know who it was, but I saw somebody, we all use that term, skill kids, talk about receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, and it was a lineman in the NFL Hall of Fame line. He goes, can I stop you? He goes, we're skilled too.
Yeah, it's just a different type of skill.
It's just a different type of skill.
Skilled in hand-to-hand combat.
That's right. We're going to do the jobs none of you are willing to do.
Blue Jays lead at 42-0. Take a timeout. Come back with more on the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall.
Mercy Hospital Logan County is here for you with our new Senior Life Solutions program designed specifically for older adults facing challenges like depression, anxiety, and grief. In partnership with Senior Life Solutions, Mercy Hospital offers compassionate, evidence-based mental health care. Our team are ready to help you or your loved ones improve their mental well-being. Call 405-260-4173 today to learn more of how Senior Life Solutions can make a difference.
I have brought you here today to beg you to call Red River Roofing. They have the best trained staff in the state. The Red River sales consultants are experts that make sure every single roof is 100% waterproof.
I appreciate all your hard work.
Please save your questions for the end. In closing, call Red River today for your free inspection.
I'm convinced.
Red River Roofing. Even the kid gets it.
Blue Jays have made their way back onto the turf here at Western Heights. Again, a big thank you to the great folks here at Western Heights. Always been great hosts for us, not only for Guthrie broadcast, but a lot of other stuff, events that we do for the OSSAA. So a big thank you to Western Heights track season. Some semifinals have been played here as well, not necessarily 5A, but other classes have been played here, and it's a big enough stadium for that. It's in Oklahoma City, so when you get you get a school from the east and the west, it's always a good neutral location if this side of the state gets the host. So big thank you to Western Heights folks. You look at the buildings over here, Phil.
Yeah,
they have
nice.
Great facilities, and they have struggled in a lot of their sports, and they went through a bad time with administration and just some things that were on the news channels that weren't so great. But you always got to root for Western Heights in programs who try their best and don't always come out and win columns, but 42-0, not going to win a game likely this year, but here they are.
Yeah, they're out here battling, competing, and that's what matters. I was talking to one of their administrators when we first got here and we're setting up, and he's the one that told me we had 5 head coaches in 5 years, and we haven't had a weight program in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And he said that changed. So this staff's working their tails off, making improvements, got them in the weight room, doing the work, and that's what it takes. A lot of times you just got to have, people say that you can't win championships without Jimmys and Joes, and that's true. You got to have athletes to put out great product, but coaches matter in so many ways, and that's just one of them. To invest in kids and programs like this, help them start believing they can compete, they can win. That's the first step, and so it sounds like they're doing the right things here, trying to get the ship righted.
Well, they had a playoff team in 2005 that we played against, and we ended up beating them. But they had a really, really good linebacker that year, and he gave us fits. He probably had 30 tackles. We couldn't block him. But anyway, the head football coach on that playoff team is the same head football coach that's here now.
Yeah.
So kind of return him back, and so hopefully he got the ship righted once, and then so hopefully he has the resources and things he needs to get it turned around again.
You see coaches like that, and I think certain coaches, just like in the college ranks, there's certain coaches that are just built for JUCO ball.
Yep.
I think there's certain coaches that are built for these kind of programs. I think this is where they feel drawn to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Western Heights has not made the playoffs since 2007, went 8-3 that year. Take our final timeout here on the halftime show presented by Senator Chuck Hall. We come back. Second half action between the Jays and the Jets. Come back with us.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town. As Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie, Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Second half action about the kickoff here at Western Heights. Guthrie 42-0. This is a much more competitive game than the one that's being played in Bixby, Oklahoma tonight. At halftime, Bixby, number 1 team in the nation, according to one poll. 71, Enid, Coach Mick's alma mater, 0.
Yeah. I mean,
will they get 100?
I think they'll pull off. I mean,
why have they not pulled off already?
Well,
that's a great question.
But you want your, I'm sure they've probably got their 2s and 3s in, and you still want those guys to go out and beat. But at some point, I mean, there'll be a running clock in the second half.
Would there not be one in the first half in a game like that?
Not usually in 6A football.
That's
insane. They don't do it.
Should be.
Until they get to halftime. The coaches agree on it. Now, this scenario, coaches agreed on it ahead of the game. But
would you ever want to see a mercy rule in big ball?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because you want those kids to have opportunity to play. I mean, even if you're getting beat 71-0, you still went to practice all week. You still want to play football.
Still playing games, yeah.
You
That's
know?
right. That's a good point.
I mean,
that's a good point.
But at the same time, nobody wants to watch that.
Right. Tough.
Mr. Chappell's favorite S&T Oilfield Services kickoff, I guarantee is right now here to begin the second half. Blue Jays spread across the 36-yard line. Western Heights, a couple of players in around their 10-yard line. This one's kicked deep and fielded at the 5, fumbled, and now picked up at the 5-yard line. And we'll get to the outside, driven out of bounds by Darion Whitehorn. That will draw a pink flag. The only thing I can think of is Darion might have grabbed the face mask. Not sure what else that would have been.
Maybe possibly a horse collar. We'll see what he calls.
Face mask.
Did he call face mask?
He did.
Huh.
He's going to let us know on this side, personal foul, face mask. Thank you, Mr. Official, on both sides. Let's see. Did the camera guy get it? Darion grab.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call.
Wasn't a lot there, but he got a piece of it.
Yep. Good job by the officiating crew.
Everybody in the stadium said that wasn't much except for the kid that got face masked.
That's correct.
Who's stretching his neck out on the
Felt
sideline.
like a lot to me.
Yeah, my Maximus Einstein Evans, my
brilliant dog,
my great dog, had he played a lot of ball real too strong and had a couple what I described to my wife little seizures, and he gave me the look like little. You weren't having a seizure, I was.
I've got to experience that firsthand. We babysitted Max one time when the family took a trip, and they told us ahead of time. Now he wants to play ball all the time, and he does, Scott. It's ridiculous.
And Coach, you can throw it for the 755th time in a row.
He's going.
Right. It's like the first time.
Yeah, he's going. He's so excited.
You got a pup just like it. So.
And then he just starts having the little seizure.
Right.
And we were pre-warned, put water on him. So we had the hose on standby. We knew it was coming because he wouldn't stop. It was insane. And he put water on him. He was calm, ready to play ball some more after that.
He popped out, and was ready to go.
Mine hasn't figured out the retriever part of golden retriever of yellow Labrador. You know what I mean? Like she didn't figure it out.
There you go.
So
the Jets with a nice play.
Watch out!
Did he stay in bounds? I don't see a whistle. I didn't hear a whistle. And now the Jets will get into the end zone.
No, they won't.
Oh, no, they won't. Zane Thomas takes it
Strip
away
the football.
No.
at the 1-yard line. And now here's the return out midfield. He's going to cut it, break a tackle. One more cut, and he might go to the house. But he's down at the 35-yard line. One of the most bizarre plays we've seen all season long. It's going to be about a 35-second highlight reel or highlight that we'll have. But unbelievable. Did the football cross the plane, or did he take it away before then?
Is it wrong that I'm sad right now?
That's a pretty heads-up play by Zane.
It was a great job by Zane, but
yeah, wow.
Darn. Here we go.
All right. Did he cross the – oh, that's a big block there by Carlock. Okay, so he's going to get there. Oh.
Stays in bounds.
Scamming.
He said, I'm going to score. I'm going to score.
Well, he's going to fast forward the action for us. Then, did he get in?
No.
That was close.
It was close.
We know the return.
There's a referee standing right there looking at it. No, he's not in. That's a heads-up play by Zane right there.
That's great camera work, too.
Ball's at the 35-yard line to begin this drive, and Jets do a great job of swarming the football there. Guthrie at the 35-yard line. Good job there by Zane Thomas not giving up on the play.
That's exactly right.
But you're right. That is one of the weirdest plays.
I've not seen anything like that before.
No.
If Zane would have made it in the end zone, that had a chance of making the ESPN highlights. Watch this.
We take you to Western Heights High School. Blue Jays will go with the second team, third teamers to begin this one. We have a flag on the play, and
they're going to say the left tackle is not
lined up
on the line of scrimmage far enough.
So that will back Guthrie up, and the clock stopped. Now they got it going again here. So if you're going to have a running clock in the first half, you certainly think you'd have one in the second half. Jays on the ground. That's 86. Sean, if you can help us out with number 86, that would be good to have so we can relay that to Demetrius Thomas. Okay. And I think that's one of the players. Yeah, Demetrius Thomas, 86. That is a freshman or a JV player playing up today. So 86, Demetrius Thomas. '84 Gillen is a freshman. You see him getting ready to line up at left or at tight end.
Yep.
And here is Demetrius Thomas. And he breaks a tackle. He might head to the house. He has a 36-yard touchdown run, and I don't see any flags on the field. Touchdown Thomas from 36 yards out.
Got a little speed, Scotty boy.
Yeah, he does. He got a good block right there by 84, setting the edge. Gave him a little opportunity to run right there, and showed that speed off and took it to the house.
Look at here.
Checking out on the Integrity Heat and Air replay.
Kick out blocked by the tight end right there. Good seal off by 44, and we're off to the
races.
races.
That's his speed there.
Strive Wellness Lounge PAT upcoming. Zaylen Creed, 43, looking to put it through the uprights toward the baseball field here at Western Heights. Jets have a long, slow player coming onto the field. There we go. We're set for the PAT. Snap, hold. And all three are good. Jays increase their lead now 49-0. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
49-0. Jays with the first score here in the second half. Demetrius Thomas, 36-yard touchdown run, is your latest John Vance Motor scoring summary. Guthrie on a 35-yard drive. Lost a couple yards, but Thomas made up for it on that play. Touchdown Jays, S&T Oilfield Services kickoff. Stay tuned to Aaron Sugar Postgame Show. I think we'll have a very fun, interactive postgame interview down on the field, or maybe interviews down on the field. Stay tuned for that. We'll also have Coach Kelly Beebe as this kick is returned from the 5-yard line, and it will be a nice tackle there with Colin Walters on the tackle for the Jays. That'll be the last. This will be the last year Colin Walters will be wearing jersey number 41. He'll have a big boy number next year because he will be called upon a whole lot more next year with this good senior class leaving the program.
Any great players ever wore 41? Think of?
I'm going to go to the French philosopher Google on that, Phil, and find out.
I know
the best football player.
Brian Piccolo was 40-something. I don't think it was 40.
I don't think any baseball players would even. I'm trying to think of anybody.
Eugene Robinson.
There he goes.
There's the name. Is that Barton?
Charlie Waters.
It is Barton.
Oh, Charlie Waters, yeah. Played for the Cowboys. He was pretty darn good.
Blue Jays will keep the first-string defense out there. As the tackle's inside the 5, back at the 4-yard line. And just like that, we're under 3:35 to play in the third quarter with the running clock.
Now, according to this website I'm on, the number one athlete, all sports, to wear number 41.
Okay. Was?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, that's
well,
right.
there you go.
That's a pretty good
That's a pretty
41.
good one.
It's a good one.
It's
A
pretty
Hall of
good.
Famer.
Yeah, pretty good one.
Number 2, Wes Unseld. Number 3, Tom Seaver.
Okay, those all three were pretty good.
That's a good question, though. 41, you don't see that very often. Second down 16 for the Jets. They will run out of their end zone and have a positive but big collision, though. Kellen Herzl with another tackle at the 6-yard line. Jets will have a third down play. Watch this collision. Nice hit there. Gabe Jackson, 5'11", 175-pound sophomore. There you see number 26 on the screen.
Good-looking young player.
Rowan McCone there, jersey number 15. Looks like maybe a new linebacker in there. Dominic Officer, number 17. I think Kellen Herzl might have come out now. Coach Beebe saw the impact on that play. Thought, hey, you know what? That might be a good night for number 9 to be done.
Yeah.
Here's Officer making a tackle there on his first play at linebacker. Good job there by 17.
That's so good seeing these young kids out there. Great experience.
Dominic, a junior, so you would think that might be the linebacker duo next year with McCone and Officer.
Well, and the Carey kid.
And the Carey kid.
Yeah.
Got some good options, that's for sure.
You got some good ones.
Western Heights will punt the football away here on 4th down and 14 as they continue to punt the football away. I think that now, except for the turnover, every possession has been a punt, and this one will go out of bounds on the track, and they will mark it somewhere around the 15-yard line. And it was an official 8-yard punt, and so the Guthrie Bluejays, who have had great field position all night long, will have their best yet at the 15-yard line. So the Blue Jays offense will come out on the field perhaps for one play left in this third quarter as we go under a minute. It just depends on how long this play will take. 17 on the play clock, so plenty of time for Jays offense to get out there. Levi Dennis, the quarterback, number 36. Colin Walters. It'll be Dennis running this football. Western Heights had him stop momentarily, but he'll make his second effort to get down to the 10-yard line. And Guthrie does not have to snap the football if they don't want to end this third quarter. And they will not take a snap. So we will take a timeout. 1 quarter to go here in Oklahoma City. Guthrie adds to their halftime lead, now 49-0. As you see the 4 fingers in the air, we'll take a timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At home, the office, or your commercial building, you want a professional roofing contractor you can trust. Red River Roofing Siding and Windows has been the Oklahoma leader in residential and commercial roof repair, maintenance, and replacement for over 2 decades. Partnering with the best manufacturers to offer the best roofing systems with the best warranty protection and the best financing plan in the industry. Avoid the high volume of underqualified, untrained contractors and call Red River Roofing Siding and Windows today.
Tina and Stefan and the entire staff, they are who you see them be. I mean, they're genuine people. They care about people. They've spent their entire lives in healthcare.
I can honestly say I'm 65 years old, and I'm probably in the best health I've been in my whole life, to be honest with you. And it's thanks to Stefan and his staff here, because everything they've done for me is just worked tremendously.
I just highly recommend Strive to anybody who's wanting to see a real improvement in their overall health, to be quite frank, their quality of life.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City. Wager Silvas, Justin Seabolt, Lance Evans with that shot right there. Connor Phillips, Ronnie Phillips, Sean Silvas, Phil Nichols, Coach Scott Mick, Chris Evans with you. Get set for the 4th and final quarter. We're already 15 seconds deep into the 4th quarter. It's going to be a handoff and forward progress to getting around the 6-yard line, and that was Elijah Payne with the carry. Pick up a 4. Demetrius Thomas will check back in line. He wears jersey 86. He's the one that won the last touchdown run at 36 yards. Third down and 1. Guthrie obviously get one more first down inside the 5. Payne in the backfield. Payne in the backfield. They're going to give it to Thomas. He's going to go backwards. Nice defensive play there by the Jets. Number 24 making the tackle for the loss. And now Guthrie may go with the field goal. We'll see what they want to do here on 4th down. Coach, is it too much to bring on a kicker, especially when you're trying to find a kicker on a field goal, or do you just keep the offense out there?
Kick field goal.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you're up 49-0. I mean,
might need it somewhere.
You might need that field goal somewhere, but we're going for it. So,
offense will stay on the field. 4th down and 7. Dennis will hand it off. Payne will go inside the 5, and it's a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and goal down at the 2-yard line.
Got an injured player for Western Heights.
Yeah, in the end zone. Looks like he's up. Good. He said, no, I'm good. I'm staying in.
Timeout.
Goal line defense. Timeout taken here.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not a timeout, yeah.
Yeah, well, Western Heights' coach is walking out there like it is.
Well, Payne has it scored, so it would definitely be his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different Blue Jays have scored tonight. Number 18 or 49 would be number 7. 18 call. All that happened on this play. Good job there by the Jets, collapsing on both ends for the tackle. Do believe this would be the longest scoring drive for Guthrie of 5 plays. Now, this only started at the 15-yard line. Sean, any atmosphere down there on the sideline?
Well, our I don't know what you call them, our spirit squad, our
cheerleaders.
Our cheerleaders are here, but what do we call our guys over here on the side that are always hyping the crowd?
Student section.
The student section. There we go. Yeah, they don't have the band behind them today, but they're down here being as rowdy as they can. You can probably hear them now.
There's a touchdown. They have something to celebrate there. Payne with a 2-yard touchdown run. 7th Blue Jay to score a touchdown tonight. And the lead increases 55-0 with the Strive Wellness Lounge PAT upcoming. That's one of the things we talk about, Sean. You have to kind of create your own energy, not much of a crowd. Although Guthrie brought a very good crowd tonight.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. They came to watch football, came to have fun. They're interacting a lot with the guys on the sideline, so it seems like they're having a lot of fun.
Zaylen Creed on for the PAT. Official in place. Oh, no. That's not good. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike penalty upcoming on the Jets.
Every referee threw their flag right there.
If I had one, I'd throw in one too, Scotty.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is just – ooh. Like, what are we doing?
Braylon's like, what are you doing?
You can't do that.
It's like, really?
Well, Braylon's like, I'm just trying to put the ball down, dude. What are you doing? Like, calm down.
Braylon Chandler, he was at the softball game today as well. Like, dude, I'm the holder. What are you doing?
Great kid. The only fault
Absolutely.
with Braylon Chandler.
Yes.
Huge Chiefs fan.
Well, he grew up, and all they did, that's all he knows.
Well, that's his only fault.
I want to be a big Chiefs fan here in a couple of years because they're going downwards a little bit. Extra points up and good. Blue Jays on top, 56-0. Timeout. This is Blue Jay football presented by F&M Bank.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
You spoke. Chuck Hall listened. In the state Senate, Chuck Hall is delivering real conservative results. He cuts taxes, invested in our schools, and passed the toughest anti-illegal immigration law in the nation. Standing shoulder to shoulder with President Trump, Chuck Hall defends Oklahoma values: faith, freedom, family, and our way of life. Senator Chuck Hall, your voice, your values, your conservative fighter.
56-0 verbal abuse during the time. You felt sorry for Braylon Chandler. I feel sorry for Phil Nichols.
Well,
Never thought I'd say that.
All I do is get
okay,
punished.
I'm over it now.
Oh, okay, better.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, 56-0. Blue Jays, that was a 5-play drive for your John Benz Motor scoring summary. Elijah Payne with a 2-yard touchdown run. The unsportsmanlike penalty on Western Heights will move the football up to the 45-yard line. So this one should go into the end zone unless the Jays want to work on something here with the special teams. And as you're well aware now, we do have a running clock. So we just have a few moments left in the ball game. But stay tuned. We will have our Terra Insure Group post-game show. Got a special group of players that we will talk to in our post-game show for our North Church players of the game. We'll also talk with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe, and we'll take a look at the companion health highlights of this one. Ball bounces at the 10, pick up at the 10. Going backwards are the Jets, and they're going to have to just put a toe on the ground and move up and get back to in around the 10-yard line. And there's another flag. We might have another unsportsmanlike coming here as the tackle was at the 9-yard line.
Jace Rainwater on the tackle.
Yeah, Jace came in. And the ball, no official. No, the cameraman's going backwards. Go back in. There we go. Go in.
Oh boy.
Lance Evans saw his camera. He's in motion. There we go. Officials are talking. The longer we talk, the clock's going to go down a little bit further, so we're in no hurry here.
We could have got a break in here, Chris.
Okay, look at the clock. Okay, is that under 4 yet? We're going to break huddle here at 4 minutes, and then we'll
2, 1, 4
go.
minutes.
There we go. Okay, yep. Nope, we're not done yet. Delay a game on the officials. I want to make sure they got it right. Where is that, the 9? And you got to mark it off. They're going to wave it off.
That's awesome.
Oh.
So good.
You know what, Sean? We might hit the officials for our players of the game.
That's right.
They are working right.
That's awesome.
Jets will throw. They have really wanted to throw the football the entire night. A couple of completions. That one falls to the turf.
Another flag.
Second down. Well, the white hat threw it this time. So I think this one might be against the Jets. If they wave this one off.
No, I think.
Oh, he's got the hanky. He's going to wave.
Greatest crew ever. They accounted for 2 minutes and 12 seconds coming off the clock. That's outstanding.
My goodness.
He's taking his time, tucking his shirt in. Oh, got to go explain it to the coach. Coach got questions. Oh, the clock stopped.
Our clock is moving, but the clock in the stadium has stopped at 2:42.
Clock operator in the stadium's on to the refereeing crew.
Yeah, he's got on to this. Boys. Stay tuned in at the Terra Insure Group postgame show. We'll also talk a little bit about Guthrie's next game. It'll be a big challenge for the Blue Jays next week. Having a lot of fun tonight, but it picks up big time next week with the Altus Bulldogs coming into town. We'll tell you why in the TIG postgame show. Blue Jays with another tackle for loss. I can tell you real quick, we'll have some scores in the postgame show brought to you by Terran Show Group as well, but want to update you, Collinsville continues to shut out Claremore 17-0 in a 5A4 matchup. Carl Albert shutting out John Marshall 62-0. There it is. El Reno leads Lawton 14-8. That game being played in El Reno tonight. We think it'll be a three-way fight for that 4 spot in the District 5A2 where the Guthrie plays between Lawton, El Reno, and Noble. And you really like El Reno, Coach.
I like El Reno in those games because they're a physical football team. Last week we were only beating them 14-0 at halftime. They're physical up front.
Yeah.
And when you're physical and you play some defense, you got a chance.
Coach Beebe relaying, see if the trainer can relay the call. Coach Beebe still got the headsets on. Final few moments left in this one. 4th down, 13. Western Heights has punted the football away every single time except for one time when they turned it over on a very bizarre
That's the best
play.
punt he's had tonight.
And that's a great punt there and a nice little roll as well. And that one will continue to roll all the way to the 46-yard line. And Guthrie might maybe have one more snap in this one, and this one's going to be a final of 56-0. And really, guys, I thought this game went as well as you could. Maybe one unsportsmanlike penalty that was kind of ugly, but other than that, it went well. And that will be the ball game. I mean, it went smooth. I mean, the game is going to be over at 8:36. And so this game takes an hour 36. That includes a 20-minute halftime as well. So this game went by fast, and the Blue Jays win it 56-0 as we get a good we got a Lance Evans camera. I love me some Lance Evans camera there. There we go. And he's a little dizzy. And there we go. There's the Blue Jays in the white uniforms as the final seconds tick off. And Blue Jays have now won 6 ball games in a row, 6-1 on the season. More importantly, 4-0 in district play. 3 big ones left. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more when we come back for the Terran Show Group postgame show. Blue Jay football brought to you by F&M Bank.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years.
I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejay Sports.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's Kent McDonald, that coach right there. He just got celebrating with his team got him as he celebrates his birthday today. Kent McDonald. So happy birthday to the state champion in football and the state champion in basketball. Celebrating a birthday today, Coach.
You want to feel old? 36 today.
That's not possible.
Kid, it's 36
That's
today.
not possible.
Him and I were
Wow.
talking before the game.
19
36
oh my
years
gosh,
old.
That is possible.
That's wild.
That's reality. He's 36 today.
I'm old, Phil.
You're old.
Wow. No, I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wow. Ronnie, let me know in my ear when you're ready for us. But wow. So I was a young broadcaster then back in that day.
You know, but like I don't know. I guess I just don't think I get older. You know what I mean? And then like I was talking to somebody the other day and it said something about. Go ahead.
All right, Blue Jays won it tonight. 3, 2, 1. Blue Jays won it tonight in Oklahoma City. They take down the Western Heights Jets by a final score of 56-0. Jays have won 6 ball games in a row, 6-1 overall. More importantly, they are now 4-0 in district play. 3 big ones left. But let's go downstairs on the Oklahoma City turf here in Western Heights with our North Church players of the game. With that is Sean Silvas.
All right, guys, I am here with North Church players of the game. The Guthrie offensive line has just been dominant all season, has really made a big push. So wanted to start off here with John Allen. What is it you have to say?
I just think that this is a nitty-gritty football team right here. 52, speaking right now on the mic. I'm 6'8", by the way. The stat sheet's lying. I'm not 6'2", 190 pounds or whatever. This is just the MTXC that we play every single game. It's just nitty-gritty football. That's what the Blue Jays are about.
All right, so we've noticed a lot of push from the offensive line. What is it that's getting you guys so far down the field?
Oh, it was hitting that weight room every day in the off season, continuing to hit it through the season. I mean, practicing every day. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, before you go to the next one, it's really killing me.
So,
Sean, your mic flag on your microphone, it's upside down. It's really killing me. I can't let it go any further. We got to talk to the offensive line.
Amateur move. Sorry about that,
There
guys.
we go.
Amateur move.
I want to hear from Big 60.
Big 60. What do you got to say about this O-line?
We just all come together. Sir and John didn't play last year, but they've learned a lot from Tuttle. We were bad Tuttle, but Cooper's our leader. Every game, he gets us ready.
All right, so speaking of Big Coop, 4-year starter on this offensive line, what have you been able to instill on this offensive line to get them to where you guys are?
Mainly just MTXC, never skipping reps, just every day in practice, just going at it with our D-line, just playing hard.
All right, so couple. One more question for Sir. Sir, you are killing on the offensive line. What's that got to do with wrestling?
It's a lot. Like it's similar, but right now it's football season. I'm ready. Ready to go to state. Ready to playoffs.
All right, now we got a set of brothers. Both of you guys got younger brothers now. Coop's brother scored a touchdown. Zalen's kicking a few field goals. What's that like playing with a younger brother on the football team?
It's pretty cool. He's a kicker, so it's not real football, but
Still proud of him though, right? Yeah. I saw after your brother scored a touchdown, you did a little lift up. What's that like playing with your brother?
It's pretty cool. Special. It's one in a lifetime thing. Not all people get to do that, so it's pretty special.
Now you got to play with your older brother as well, right? So you got to play older brother and younger brother. You're the only one that got to play with both. What is that? Is it more fun playing as the older brother or as the younger brother?
Definitely the older brother, because at practice every day, like we would go at it. Like I would pull and like kick him, and then he would always be mad and stuff. So we would just fight a lot at practice. So.
All right, guys. Well, this is the North Church player of the game. Guthrie offensive line had a heck of a season, guys. We'll go back up to you.
Great job, O-line. Great job. That was.
This is what happens when you get offensive linemen and give them a mic.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That went as planned as possible. Congratulations to the offensive line. And they're a funny group as well. That was a pretty cool moment. We are waiting the Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe as his team win it by a final score of 56-0, and Jays have now won 6 ball games in a row. We are efforting our camera here. I think it got turned off by accident. Should not have happened, but stay tuned. We'll have our South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update after this here. And I think we are now set. Blue Jays won tonight. Final score 56-0 over the Western Heights Jets, though improved to 6-1 overall, 4-0 in district play. Let's hear from Blue Jay head football coach Kelly Beebe, who's down there with Sean Silvas.
All right, guys, I am here with head coach Kelly Beebe. Coach, just win is expected tonight. Everyone got out of here healthy. Just talk about tonight.
Well, and Coach Ryan and I talked during the week, and I've known Coach Ryan for decades. And I just told him, your kids are lining up right. You got your numbers, back up solid. I think he just told me he had 28 eighth graders coming in. Mark's a seasoned guy. And, and I told our boys before the game, respect the game of football. These guys lifted weights and ran sprints and went through 2-a-days, and they're here tonight to play the game. So let's go out and give them a ball game. And we did. I thought 99% of the time that our kids played really well. We had a couple of busts, which was good for us to see. You always learn from that kind of stuff. But all in all, everybody's healthy. Got out with the win and on to the next.
All right, so your offensive line was players of the game this week. Just talk about this offensive line and what they mean to this football team.
Well, that's where you win ball games. I mean, you win up front on the offensive and defensive lines, and that's true at every level of football. And Coach Sanders, with this unit, they've really matured. We graduated 3 last year, and all 3 of them were big contributors and big. So offensive line has to gel and has to stay healthy. And I think that they've come together a little bit more as a unit. That's the most complex unit to come together on a football team. And a lot of credit to Coach Sanders. I mean, he spends all the time with those guys. They eat together. They watch film together. And if you can't run the ball and protect your quarterback, it's going to be a long time in 5A.
So it looks like Altus is going to come out on top of Noble tonight. We got Altus next week, big game next week. Just talk about that, preparation for that, and what we can expect from Blue Jays there.
Well, Altus the head coach has returned, Jeremy Reed, that won the title for him there in 15, and they were a flexible team then, and last year they were go offense, and they're more 10 personnel and spread. Very dynamic young quarterback. He's the coach's son. He's tall, long, and fast, and makes good decisions. Been raised, over the dinner table talking scheme. They've got 3 premier skill kids, Jersey 2, Jersey 4, Jersey 6. They create space for them and a lot of quick game, and then if you don't tackle them, they're gone. So on the other side of the ball, they run some unorthodox defensive fronts, a lot of feast or famine. If they guess right, they're going to get you for a big loss, and if you guess right, you got a chance to make a big gain. So they're 7-0. I think last year they were 9 points away from winning 8 games, something along those lines. So they've kind of got over that hump a little bit. So we're glad we're at home and expecting a big challenge.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations on another big night, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
All right, guys, we'll go back to you.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Coach. Blue Jays win it. Final score 56-0. Taking a timeout. We still got a long way to go here on the Terry and Shaw Group Postgame Show.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
Hayes Tree Service is a proud member of the Guthrie Chamber of Commerce and a huge supporter of Guthrie Public Schools. Cody and Kathy Hayes are available 24/7 for emergency tree work when Mother Nature hits. Hayes has the experience and equipment needed for tree trimming, removal, and stump grinding. Fully insured, Hayes is the company that other tree guys call for help. For a free estimate, call 405-535-6560 or find them on Facebook. Go Blue Jays!
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by Guthrie Public Schools. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of Guthrie Public Schools is strictly prohibited. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Countless people in the community that have been coming to Strive as clients are seeing real changes in their lives for the better.
We're all about getting to the root cause of your health issues. We're proactive instead of reactive. We have weight loss medications like semaglutide, tirzepatide, and lipomino skinny shots, IV hydration, infrared saunas, cold plunge, 4D massage chairs, and our newest technologies, the M-Cella chair for urinary incontinence and M-Sculpt Neo body contouring increases muscle by 25% and decreases fat by 30%. Check us out at strivewellnesslounge.com.
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services, mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more. We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come see what relationship banking is all about. F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Blue Jays winning here tonight in Oklahoma City, 56-0. Blue Jays 42-0 at halftime. 7 different Guthrie players scored tonight. Amari Watson had 2 touchdowns tonight. So does the in years past, would the players get the week off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and come back Monday? Or
yeah, you're gonna. If you've got film, you're going to break film on your opponent on Friday, start working on it on Friday.
Yeah.
And then coaches will be up there Friday and probably Saturday morning. And then guys will have off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is always good because you get your legs back under you, and it's just that extra day of rest in the middle of football season.
Really,
unless you're playing on a Thursday the following week,
right,
and then you're up there on Sunday.
And it's really a big push the rest of the way because Altus undefeated. They throw the football, and a lot of teams have tried to do what Tuttle did to Guthrie and just didn't have the athletes, El Reno, Noble, to name a few. I think they've all have tried it, but Altus is capable of doing that.
Yeah, 2 of the next 3, Altus, Carl Albert are both capable of doing. So it's going to be a good game next week.
Yeah.
I think our kids will be ready. I've been watching a little bit of game, just getting on YouTube and watching some Altus.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Beebe nailed it. They run some different things on defense, and they try to confuse your offensive line, and offensive coaches will have a game plan put together. But one thing that they're going to want to do is control the football.
Yeah.
Because if that quarterback don't have the ball in his hand,
can't do nothing.
Stand up there on the sidelines and watch your defense play.
Yep.
And I think that'll be a huge part of the game plan.
No doubt. And not only big ball game next week, it's also senior night. They only get one guaranteed home game left. It is next week in Jelsman Stadium, so you want to pack the rock. And if Guthrie can win that ball game, they got a pretty good chance of hosting a first-round playoff game. So they'll need all the support they can get next week inside the rock when they take on the Altus Bulldogs. Take another timeout here. I think we can get our one final breaks here, and then we'll come back and wrap up the show tonight, including our companion health highlights of the ball game, a few scores to update you with, and then we're out of here. This is the Terra Insure Group Postgame Show.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Interbank is proud to stand behind every athlete, every team, and every fan this season. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbors, friends, and fans. Whether it's personal or business banking, Interbank is proud to help our neighbors achieve their financial goals every day. Located just blocks from the Rock. Come and see us at 224 East Oklahoma or call us at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Since 2002, S&T Oilfield Services has delivered trusted, family-owned expertise from Texas to Arkansas to Wyoming. With over 2 decades of experience, a spotless safety record, and certified professionals, we provide customized flowback solutions you can count on. From completion to production, we put reliability, safety, and your success first. Schedule service today at 580-799-4428 or visit satoilfieldservice.com. At Mosquito and Pest Authority, our job is to keep you pest-free. Our signature mosquito control service and pest-proof barrier 360 service ensures that you aren't bothered by mosquitoes outside or pests inside. That's right, 2 brands, 2 services, only 1 visit needed. Don't believe us? We guarantee it, or we'll come back at no charge to you. No mosquitoes, no pests, no contracts, guaranteed. Call Ronnie and Sarah Phillips today at 405-916-0471. Go Blue Jays!
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Companion Healthcare is a top provider of home health, hospice, and private home care services in Oklahoma. If you've experienced an injury, illness, or hospital stay, then Companion Home Health can help you in your recovery with skilled nursing care and rehab therapies. The Companion Hospice team provides gentle care for the patient and meaningful support for the whole family. They are a Guthrie family-owned business with years of experience and trust, caring for the people in our own community. Loyal supporters of Guthrie Bluejays sports.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Integrity Heat and Air provides award-winning heating, ventilating, and air conditioning services to Guthrie and the surrounding areas. Integrity's indoor air quality specialists are friendly experts at service, repair, and installation. They proudly serve and install the latest Linux products and service all other brands with their A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Contact Integrity today at 405-833-5992 or online at integrityheatandair.com. Integrity Heat and Air, it's our pleasure to serve.
At Hayes Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families and community and have committed to providing you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Honoring your loved one is our top priority, and part of that is assisting you to help deal with the grief during difficult times. Everyone's needs are different, and for that reason, families can entrust their loved one's wishes to our family. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Visit them online today at hayesfh.com.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
Need a garage door expert you can trust? Meet Paul Creed, Guthrie born and raised, and the owner of A-Team Overhead Door. With over 25 years of experience, Paul is Guthrie's go-to pro for garage door installation, service, and repair. From simple fixes to brand new installs, residential or commercial, the A-Team has you covered. Call 405-642-7065 or email ateamoverheaddoor@gmail.com. A-Team Overhead Door, the varsity choice for all your overhead door needs.
Founded in 2009, Terra Insure Group exists to serve the residents of Guthrie and the surrounding communities by delivering quality insurance coverage at the fairest possible rate. TIG isn't captive to one single carrier. The staff at Terra Insure Group, Seth Robbins, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, Lisa Engel, Sarah Bowling, and Libby Wano, offer over 100 years of combined insurance experience. Call 405-293-4880 or visit them online at tigok.com.
Welcome back for the final time here in Oklahoma City on the campus of Western Heights Stadium. Blue Jays win at final score 56-0. Real quickly, we'll get to these a few scores, but Bixby wins over Enid tonight 92-0. That 81-6 victory over Moore doesn't look so bad now, does it?
I don't know what to say to that.
All right.
Yeah, we get it. You're good.
Yeah, okay. All right. Go home. Blue Jays win at 56-0. Let's take a look at the companion health highlights of the ball game. First play of the ball game, Dalen Rice hooks up with Amari Watson on a big play of 36 yards down to the 3-yard line. Watson will get the handoff, and he will go into the end zone. Guthrie on top, 7-0. Blue Jays go 39 yards in just 2 plays, just like that. Cade Barton was big in the backfield when he was in there early and often. And here's Elijah Smith. His first carry is pretty good for 24 yards. Guthrie on top, 14-0. And back to the running game. Carlock, 10-yard touchdown run. Guthrie on top, 21-0. 4:29 to play in the first quarter. And here we go again. Muhammad with a 30-yard touchdown run. Made it 28-0. Dalen Rice.
Logan County, your life is our life's work. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. S&T Oilfield Services, Joshua 2415. Integrity Heat and Air, we work with integrity. Strive Wellness Lounge, health therapy. Companion Healthcare, home health. Guthrie Bluejay football is also brought to you by Interbank, A-Team Overhead Door, Red River Roofing, Guthrie Tag Agency, Hayes Funeral Home, Sonic I-35 and Highway 33, Mosquito and Pest Authority, Reese Appliance Repair, Exxon, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been watching Guthrie Bluejay football, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!